Hello, hello. This is Marsha LaFroth, and I finally made it on here for my Facebook Live. I kept getting delays today, unfortunately. And now I'm trying to get this going. I'm going to give people a moment to find me. Well, I also am working to be able to see comments in front of me. Here we go. Okay, so today I wanted to show you how to make a slider card, and I will show you what I mean by that, where you can pull something and an image slides across your card. So this is one we did in my most recent Stampin' Club, and I learned how to make that from, let's see, I wrote it down, Merrick Makings with Rachel. That's what I wrote down. I saw her make something similar, and so I've been playing all week with the Charming Duck Pond bundle because we're using that at my card club this month. And even though we're not making this card for the club, I thought I would show how to do a slider card with this, so my little duck kind of goes across. It's kind of maybe works better with an airplane, or I saw a really great one with that winter owl last year, but you know, we're lucky I haven't got this made at the rate I was going today. So I'm going to show you how to do this card, and I don't have my recipe all typed up like I usually like to, but I will put this on my blog. Oh goodness, I just realized this is my screen's not crooked, but my stand is, and it bugs me. So now let's see if I just made this worse or better. I don't know. Maybe better, maybe worse. Okay, anyway, so I want to show, I am having a card club based on this set this month. Usually I ship the Monday before the last Saturday of the month, but I'm going to be out of town this month for a lot of it, so it's not going to ship till the 28th, I believe, but I still need sign-ups by the 10th so I can order supplies. So if you like the cards, this is what I'm going to show you how to make today, but if you join my card club this month, we will make 2 each of the following cards. And I cased these either from the catalog or online. So this actually doesn't use the ducks, but this paper is from that Lily Pond Lane suite. This is a fun fold case from the catalog, and these little ducks were cut right out of the designer paper. So you can stamp and color them like I did there, or cut them right out of the paper. This card, so usually at my card club we do 2 of each design. This design, you're going to have the option to either do the easy version. Well, you're going to do 1 of each, the kind of easier version and the one with lots of parts and pieces. And you do have to own your own Lily Pond or Charming Duck bundle to be able to do card club, but that's what you'd make for 1 of your sets. And then their last one is another fun fold, and I forgot to write who I saw this from. It was a German demonstrator, but this one opens up and has a little gift card pocket, and then when you display it, you can see all those cute images. So that will be another card we make this month in our club. So if you're interested in that, go to my events and sign up by the 10th, or actually for card club, you just let me know you're joining and send payment. It's $30 to make those 8 cards. You'll get a half pack of the Lily Pond Lane paper. And if these little embellishments come in time, you'll get a pack of those. And if they don't, then it'll be another form of embellishment. Okay, so let's make the slider card. You're going to start with a piece of cardstock 5.5 by 8.5. Your normal card base, except that we're going to score it a little bit differently. Okay, so let's just take a sheet of cardstock. This is my oldest trimmer. I have 3 now, and this thing is not wanting to stay in place. Okay, so you're going to score 4 inches and 8 inches, and you can either, I'm going to just do that by scoring 4 inches here, and instead of, well, I'll just not complicate things. I'll pull this out and go to 8. You could also go a 1/2 inch in because you know it's 8.5 inches. Okay, so those are the score lines for your outer piece. If anyone finds me, come say hi. I'm not seeing anyone, but maybe you tried to find me at other times. One, and I was late. So, okay, so that's, well, I'm going to pull that paper cutter back out, but this is your basic structure that you're going to work with that's going to hold your inside piece, which is, and I just had it and I lost it. Here it is. Your inside piece is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so that's going to go inside, and that's what we're going to attach our little slider piece to. So with this card, I cut my slit directly onto that cardstock front. But for this one, I'm adding some designer paper first, and then I'm going to trim it. So this paper is so cute, and there are so many fun images. I'm not organized enough to have exactly one of each. Actually, maybe I am. I may not take your time to show you one of each. There's 2 papers that have different ducks on them. I don't know if I have both of them in here. Yes, I do. And some of these can be cut directly with the dies. So, whoops. This one can be cut directly with the dies. This one can be cut with the dies. And one of the little baby ones can be cut with the dies. So those are the ones you can cut, and the rest are just, you have to fussy cut or, you know, use the paper in a different way. We actually used a piece of this paper in my last bingo class, but I don't think I have it in front of me right now. Anyway, okay, so, but for this one, I decided to use this paper because it was, I looked into doing the water ones. Anyway, I kind of played around and decided this one was going to probably work best. So you want to get on, so I'm doing it on the piece with the fold, okay? You want to fit it inside those 4 inches. So this piece is also going to be 3 3/4 by 5. And again, oh no, it's bigger than that. Hold on. Yeah, this one's bigger. So this one is actually going to be, I think, 4 by 5 and 1, I'm sorry, 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, okay? So I decided to just sort of cut this middle section. I could have done it lower, but that was going to give me the most grass for my little duck to walk across. So I kind of like having the top of the trees, but then I have to do my duck lower, so I'm gonna just keep it, I think, how I did it before, where I just kind of cut off the trees. And this is the one that I'm gonna have be 3 3/4 tall, basically. And then I want it 5 inches wide. And it looks to me like I just cut right, oh, 5 1/4, excuse me, 5 1/4 wide. Like I said, I will put measurements on my blog, and I usually like to have those for you, but it didn't happen today. Okay, so then I'm going to attach this to my base before I cut that slit in it. Okay. Then we gotta cut. Actually, I'm gonna punch this hole now. Yeah, I'm using a 1.5 inch punch, but just barely going in. I'm tucking this so I can see evenly. But you could use really any size. You could use a different kind of punch. I know I'm thinking about this way harder than I need to be. Okay, I'm just making that so I can see. Now with this one, I wanted my plane to kind of fly off the edge and go as far as possible, because this is as far as it goes. I put so many clouds. I didn't leave a lot of room to write anything, but this time my little duck, I made it shorter so that he's not necessarily going off. I didn't want him to look like he was walking on water. Of course, ducks can swim in water, but I was, I'm sure nobody would analyze it that much. But anyway, so I think on my airplane card, I just went directly in the middle. This one, I kind of planned it, well, I meant to plan it so that looking around to see if I made a duck already. I don't think I stamped it, but I die cut it. Oh, I die cut the wrong one. Oops. Well, I'll have to do that again. Okay. I just am gonna make sure that we'll pretend it's this one, that his little body. I'm just eyeballing this, sorry. I think I could do it a little lower than I did it last time. It was kind of high. So I'm cutting with my trimmer, and I'm going about a 1/2 inch in, and then I'm stopping about a 1/2 inch from there. I could have stopped sooner because obviously he's going to start to go in the water, but that's okay. Now, because you have DSP and cardstock, you might want to run it a couple times to make sure that break goes all the way through, which it did. Now you need a little piece that I thought I had, but I don't know what I did with it. I'll have to cut a new one. Okay, you just need a little tab piece. And I'm gonna grab a scrap here. So on both of my cards, I did this just 3/4 inches wide by 1.5, and then I scored at 3/4 inch. Okay, so that this little piece is just gonna fold in half. And then, oops, you tuck this into your cut. Okay, and then you attach this, you attach whatever's sliding across the front. Trying to make it lay right. And then that's gonna slide. And then this piece on the back is going to attach to this, so that when you pull this, that moves with it. Okay, so first we need our little thing to attach our duck. Now I could go the easy route and cut this right from, which maybe I will. I could cut it right from the paper. Okay, I think the reason I didn't is because it's not quite as strong as the cardstock, and I wanted it to be strong. So let me grab some cardstock. Here's a little scrap. Now this is, you could also do something similar with the die cut. You'd have to have it go open the other way, so never mind. Okay, so here's the way this little guy works. Trying to find my ink pad. Goodness gracious, where is it? Oh, there it is. Hiding hiding under this flyer. Let me mention this. I don't want to forget. Starting today, bundles like this Charming Duck bundle are an extra 10% off. And there's my piece I'd lost earlier. And I say extra because always when you buy the stamps and dies together in a bundle, it's 10% off of buying them separately. But now it's even more. So this bundle is normally, I think, $46.75 or something, and today it's a little under 42, maybe $41.50. So that special runs from June 5th to June 30th, 10% off bundles, and then also 10% off machines. So your die cutting machines, the big and the minis, are 10% off. So the big one, I think, can't remember if they raised the price. I think it's about $130, so that would be $13 off today. Okay, so we're going to stamp our little duck. And then you could just color it in with your blends like we normally do. Or if you like to line things up, they have like partial coloring you can stamp and do. I had to find the right one because of course the inside duck has different layers than that duck. Okay, so I did Pretty Peacock the first time. It's kind of dark. I think I'm going to try to go a little bit lighter on this one. I'm still gonna use Peacock, but I'm gonna stamp off once and see if that makes it. So this one, yeah, I gotta stick my head over the camera or pull it closer to me. You do kind of have to look through. Oh, that one worked very nicely. And then they have the beak and the nose, the beak and the feet. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and they're hooked together on the same piece, so you can do them at the same time. This is kind of like that trucking bundle. So you can line those up. If you don't like trying to line them up, you can just color them, and that's all you can do just with the two colors. But then if you want, you could do that and then color, or you could just color, or you could be like, that is enough color for me. I'm gonna add a little bit of smoky slate here. So anyway, you can color or not color, or you can die cut it right out of the paper. Like this card here. That duck was just cut right out of the paper. Okay, I'm just using some light Granny Apple. I was just going with colors that were in this. All right, now I gotta find my dies and go die cut this quickly. Make sure I get the right one this time. Okay, I'm gonna just run over here and die cut this real quick. That would have been the perfect thing to use my mini on, but oh, there's my mini right there too. Oh well. Okay, so we've got our duck. Now, on some of the other cards I saw with this method, they put some kind of big circle here to make it really sturdy. And then it doesn't matter what size your flap is, it's going to be great. My duck, as you can see, that flap is sticking out beyond the duck. And it was sticking out beyond the tail of this airplane too, because I stuck a navy blue tab behind there. So for both the airplane and the duck, you've got to kind of cut it. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm going to put some glue. I know that this top corner is going to stick out, so I'm not going to put glue there. I'm just going to put some glue over here so I can see where I want my duck to go. And I'm trying to get the biggest part of him covering that tab, but I haven't attached it on the inside. So I can still pull it out and trim off that little extra that's sticking out. And I don't know, there might be a better way to do this. I modified the one that I watched a video on for the airplane, so that one used a big circle. Okay, now the top does poke up once you, because it's just kind of popping. Once you keep it in a clear envelope for a while, I think it's not going to pop up as much. Like this one used to pop up much more. I was trying to alleviate that by sticking a dimensional without peeling off the bottom under his feet. It didn't really help though, so I don't think I'm going to mess with that this time. Okay, so now it's time to attach the inside piece. Now, I did all my stamping before I attached it, and you can see I barely got my lovely day there. But so that I don't take y'all's time, too much time, I'm gonna just leave that. And that duck I did the same, except I stamped Pebble Path, and then I colored, I think I added some extra color also. But anyway, so we're gonna take this white piece and we're gonna put our adhesive on this tab here. Make sure it's folded the right way. Actually, I would use probably tear tape or glue. Yeah, I know I'm not using the pin top because I'm having problems getting it out. Okay, now this is significantly smaller than this, and you want your white to be seen on the edge and have a bigger section down there. So I kind of frame it from the top and the bottom the same. I have that. I meant to maybe have that sticking out more, but now that I put my glue on, I don't want to move it too much. Okay, so there we go. There goes our little duck across the way. Now I'm going to leave that there and put some adhesive on this tab. Now you want to make sure it's going over the white side. And I'm going to use Seal Plus for this because that's stronger than Seal. And I'm also going to add glue. Let's see if I can get this glue to come out better. No, I can feel already. Where's my Tombow glue? Hold on, there it is. Okay. I'm going to put just a little bit of this along the bottom. I don't want it oozing everywhere. Okay, then I just fold this down on top of it. Make sure my little white guy, my white thing can still slide. Okay, and then I used 1 1/4. This is one of their new colors, by the way, this peach pie. These are their 5 new in colors. Okay, so I'm using 1 1/4 on this, but I could have used 1 1/2 again. The same size I used there. I just am folding that in half. And then we'll glue this down. I don't see anybody on here with me, but if you're watching this on replay, by the way, I have been picking my winners and sending them prizes. I've just been forgetting to post it on my Happy Stampers page or this page. So up until this point, all the prizes have gone out for Facebook Lives. If you're new to me, if you watch my live, either live, which it doesn't look like anyone is today, or on replay, I'm punching an 1/8 inch hole through this, which is a little tricky with all those layers. Anyway, okay, if you watch it live or on replay within 1 week, oh, hey, Debbie, you're here. If you watch it within 1 week, so today's June 5th, if you watch it before June 12th, you can answer my question of the day, and you get entered to win what I'm making. So you would get this cute little slider card. All right. And I'll stamp the inside later. So with all of that, what is my question of the day? Do you have a vacation planned this summer? And if so, where are you going? Or if you don't have a vacation, just maybe any fun plans. I am about to go to Utah for a family reunion. Yes, I was just there in May for my daughter's graduation. Now I'm going back, and that's the only trip really I have planned. I have my own Stampin' Up! Retreat at the end of July, and so I have that to look forward to also. Okay, so, oh, and then of course, this, you would want to add a little greeting. I used the, oh gosh, my mind's going blank. I can't remember what that die is. I use it all the time, as you can see. But I don't remember. The happy birthday does come from this charming duck, and so does have a lovely day. So, anyway, of course you'd want to add those. But that's how you make a little slider card. And like I said, I will post measurements on my blog. So I'm trying to figure out why. Yeah, I guess that comes out the same. It just looks like there's more room because I didn't clutter it with so much stuff, which might be something to think about. Debbie, you're going to Michigan. Oh, how fun. I was almost going to Wisconsin, but that's a long story why I'm not. My family still is. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, tell me what your vacation plans are if you see this before June 12th. And I will do a drawing on June 12th of everybody who commented, or if you share this, Facebook page. Oh, hey, Carol, welcome. Good to see you. So once again, that is just a card for today, but if you are doing my card club this month, we are using this suite of projects. That's one of our fun folds. This is the other one we'll be making that has a little gift card pocket, or if you don't want a gift card pocket, you can just decorate it however you want. And then our fourth design is this, but you're gonna make two different versions of the card. It's like, it looks really different, I know, but they both use this same die window, and one is just a lot easier. So we're gonna do one of each. So thanks for coming. Carol, you're going to Florida. That's right. You have family there. Well, thank you, ladies, for saying hi. I'm glad I wasn't all alone. And I'll see you guys probably at the end of June when you come to pick up your card club kits. Talk to you all later. Bye.